All right, let's dive into something that's on pretty much everyone's mind: financial freedom. It's this big goal we all seem to have, right? But actually getting there, well, that path can feel super confusing. So today, we're going to break down how you can go from just daydreaming about your goals to actually building a solid plan to make them happen.
I mean, we all have those big dreams, don't we? That perfect house with a little garden, the car you've had your eye on for years, or just, the peace of mind of a really comfortable retirement. These are the things we're all working for. It's the why behind the whole daily grind.
But let's get real for a second. The journey from dreaming it to living it, man, it often feels like a giant tangled mess. You're trying to figure out SIPs, insurance, taxes, and all these different investment options. It is so easy to feel completely lost and just wonder, am I even doing this right? Sound familiar?
But what if there was a clearer way? A way to kind of cut through all that noise and get expert guidance that's actually made for you? Well, that's exactly what we're going to explore.
And that brings us to a company called FinEvolve. Their whole idea is right there in their tagline: evolving wealth, compounding success. It's a really powerful concept, right? It's not about some get-rich-quick scheme. It's about building your wealth smartly and steadily so it grows on itself over time.
And their mission? It really gets to the heart of it all. It's not about just selling you a bunch of products. It's about giving you smart solutions so that you are empowered to make really informed choices. And the end game? That one thing we're all shooting for: financial freedom. So that's the big mission. But how do they actually take that confusing financial maze and turn it into a straight path forward? They do it with something they call a personalized roadmap, one that's designed specifically for you.
The whole process really just boils down to 3 simple steps. First, it all starts with your goal. Maybe it's funding your kids' education or buying a new home. Second, they build a totally custom plan that's tailored to that specific goal, not some one-size-fits-all template. And finally, and this part is absolutely crucial, they don't just set it and forget it. They are constantly monitoring and adjusting your investments to make sure you stay on the right track. You can think of what they offer as a complete financial toolkit. You've got mutual funds to actually grow your wealth. Then you have things like health and term insurance to protect you, your family, and your savings from those unexpected curveballs life throws at you. And on top of that, you have active portfolio management to make sure your money is always working as hard as it possibly can for you.
Now here's where good planning shows its real, tangible value. Take a look at that number: 85,800 rupees. That's the kind of money you could potentially save on taxes in just a single year. That's not just a number on a screen, that's real cash that stays in your pocket, working for your goals instead of just going to the tax man.
Of course, any plan is only as good as the results it gets, right? So let's actually see how this all plays out in the real world. Let's hear from some of the people who've actually been on this journey themselves.
This quote from a banker and a teacher is so telling. I mean, just listen to the words they use: confident, informed, and in control. That perfectly sums up the feeling of going from being overwhelmed by your finances to being totally empowered by them.
And here's another theme that keeps popping up: personalization. The Sachdev family points out that this wasn't some generic, standard playbook. No, it was a strategy that was perfectly tailored to them because the time was taken to understand their goals and their life. That's the real difference between just getting advice and actually having a partner. So, we've talked about the dream, the problem, the plan, and the proof, which brings us to the final and, honestly, the most important part: taking that next step. So, what does it really mean to have an expert on your side? Well, it means your investment plan isn't generic, it's customized. It means your portfolio is being watched all the time, not just left up to chance. And it means your entire financial world, from growing your wealth to protecting it, is all handled together in one system designed for you to succeed. And the best part? This whole thing is built for the world we live in today. The entire process is 100% digital, it's completely transparent, and it's designed to be, well, effortless. You can manage your entire financial life from a single app, which gives you that exact feeling of clarity and control we heard about earlier. And with that, we've come full circle. That dream of financial freedom, it doesn't have to be some far-off, intimidating idea. With a clear plan and with the right guidance, it can become a very real, achievable goal. So, the only question left is, are you ready to take that first step?